Guys, so I've been back from LA. It's been a while now since I came back. It is currently April 7th, and today is the Vaisakhi Day game, which I'm so excited for. It is coming back after 2 years thanks to COVID, and very excited for that tonight. If you didn't know, my dad actually started the Vaisakhi Day games in 1999, and every halftime it would be either gatka or bhangra or some form of showing our culture and our heritage. And now that I see there's so many other places, like even in Sacramento or around USA, where people are showing our culture during the halftime. And it's so interesting because I don't think a lot of people actually know this, but Dad started it many years ago. So this is amazing. It's so beautiful to see. I haven't Googled myself in a while, and it's so interesting what people usually have to say. And Poonam and Bree brought something to my attention on Reddit, and I was like, okay, this is interesting. It wasn't about me on Reddit, but they found something and they read it to me, and I was like, damn, Reddit is a whole different world. So why not just see what people want to know about me, what people are asking? And I don't know, I find it kind of interesting. So let's see. Disclaimer for anyone who does not like seeing negative comments or anything like that about themselves if they are online, do not Google yourself, because you have to be mentally prepared that there's going to be a lot of crap online. Okay, let's Google myself. Does TiaKBhatia have a baby? Guys, I understand why you're Googling that, but I have said it majority of time on my Instagram, even down to my YouTube channel. I have a nephew that lives in this house. He is not my baby, he is my cousin's baby, and he is the most adorable nephew. I love him. Who is TiaKBhatia's father? Bhatia, nicknamed the Raptors superfan, is a Canadian businessman and superfan of the Toronto Raptors basketball team. He founded and currently runs the Superfan Foundation to help unite people through the love of the sport. So there you go. In case you didn't know who Dad is, now you do. Where is TiaKBhatia from? TiaKBhatia is an actress from Toronto, Ontario. She has studied at the Lee Strasberg Theatre and Film Institute in New York. She started her training in acting for film and television at the age of 17. She recently wrapped up Deepa Mehta's next movie called Anatomy of Violence, which is premiering at TIFF 2016. That was 6 years ago. That needs to be updated now. TiaKBhatia was born in Ambala, India on 15th October 1991. Her zodiac sign is a Libra, and she holds both Indian and Canadian nationality. All right. Is Bhatia married, guys? You have no idea. When Dad started social media and things started blowing up for him, a lot of people were like, do you even have a wife? I used to get asked that a lot. Hey, do you have a mom? Is everything okay? And I'm like, yeah, she just doesn't want to be on social media, and she didn't like putting herself out there, and she doesn't like going to the games. So that's a whole different thing. If you watch the Superfan documentary, you know exactly why she doesn't like going to the games. But yes, I have a mom. Which Hyundai does Bhatia own? Mississauga Hyundai, Mississauga Rexdale, Genesis. Okay, like they've updated their stuff. By the way, what's gonna end up happening is while I'm Googling myself, I'm gonna end up also Googling my dad because I wanna see what people have to say about him. Why is Bhatia famous? His team finally won the first ever NBA title, and Bhatia became the first ever superfan to receive an official championship ring for his unwavering loyalty. Bhatia was recently inducted in the NBA Hall of Fame, setting an inspirational example through his loyalty and hard work. There's more to it. There's way more to it as to why a lot of people know Dad. And I think genuinely it's more because, aside from the fact that he hasn't missed a game, it's more from the fact that he gives away so many tickets to help people that come from underprivileged households to attend the game and, be around each other and realize that they're not different than all the other kids. TiaKBhatia net worth. Let's click it. This is going to be my net worth, not including my dad. Let's see. All right, I want to read what it says. TiaKBhatia was born on 15th October 1991, and her zodiac sign is Libra. Likewise, she was born in Ambala, Punjab, India, and later went to Canada at an early age. Similarly, she is an Indian by ethnicity and follows Sikhism. Talking about her family, she is the daughter of Bhatia and Arvinder Kaur Bhatia. Her father is a businessman and is a superfan of the Toronto Raptors basketball team. Similarly, her father is the founder of the Superfan Foundation, which is a foundation uniting people through love for the sport. Likewise, from the video she posted on her social media account, she is an adopted kid of her parents. She came to Canada back in the early 90s. Similarly, she was adopted at the age of 4 wrong. I was adopted actually at the age of 1.5, but my paperwork was not done, so I could not come to Canada until I was like 3 years old. Moreover, she does not know the reason why she was given up from it for adoption. Likewise, personally, she is a multi-talented personality. Oh, she plays acoustic guitar. Did I ever post that people know that I can play it here and there? I'm not professional. Like, I have it and I just practice. Her hobbies include swimming, basketball, and volleyball. I haven't played volleyball in years, but yeah. Tia is a social media personality by profession. Likewise, she is a content creator on YouTube who is famous for her diverse array of content she posts on her channel. Similarly, her content contents videos, including stories, sketches, pranks, and challenge videos. Additionally, she has also heavily poured her personal life story through videos on YouTube. Yes, one of the biggest things is, yes, I have showed my personal life to everyone online. And people think because you posted it online that they have the right to make derogatory comments. But the funny part is a lot of these derogatory comments come from fake accounts, as in people create an account so they can hide them real selves. And it's so interesting, like, have your actual account up if you're not afraid of the consequences. Moreover, she started her YouTube journey in the year 2012. She started her self-titled channel, TiaKBhatia, on 19 September 2012 and has 592,000 subscribers in it. Likewise, her first video on the channel is Insecurities, Removing My Scar, Being Called Too Fat. Guys, I had so many insecurities back then. A lot of people would comment on my weight, it would get to me. And now I just look at weight comments and I'm like, all right, cool story, bro. She has posted around 162 videos on her channel and has over 110 million views on it. Likewise, her most popular video on the channel is her skits, her wedding edition skits. She has over 16 million views on it since she posted on 3rd August 2016. Holy shit. All right, let's get to the good part, net worth. She is a social media personality who is a content creator on YouTube. Likewise, her primary source of income is through her YouTube career. False. Similarly, besides her impressive fame, she has also made a decent amount from her YouTube career. True. Likewise, monetizing her work from YouTube, she has a net worth of around $222,000. Similarly, she also has a lavish lifestyle and living with her parents in Toronto. Very close, I could say. But no, it's kind of far off. I would go a little bit up rather than lower. Yeah, and yes, I still live with my parents. You know, for me, living with my parents is not because, oh, she doesn't know how to be on her own. I lived in New York a lot of the times when I was alone, but the thing is, living with my parents is because I truly believe my parents took care of me, and now it's my turn to take care of them. My thing is this, I don't want to leave my parents. They're getting older. I'm watching my mom's health, you know, it's not that great. My dad actually turned 70 this year. A lot of people don't know that. They think he's like 52, 55, but no, he turned 70. And I don't want to leave them. I have a great relationship with them. You know, I have a lot of freedom within the house and I can talk to them about things. So why would I want to leave, you know? And it doesn't matter to me if you're 30, 35, 40, whatever. If you're with your parents, as long as you are adding value to them, you're taking care of them, that's all that matters. Relationship status. Regarding her relationship status, Tia is straight and might be in a relationship. She has not spoken about her love life on social media platforms. Similarly, she has a best friend named Hercule Oleg. He is a photographer and often captures her beautiful photographs and videos. That's hilarious to me. That's so funny. But yeah, guys, you know, with my personal stuff, it's weird. I'm on a public platform, but I also know how to be private. There are things that you guys do not know about me, and I'm okay to keep that quiet until I decide to come out with it. Or there are things that you guys have figured out about me, but I'm not going to address it. So you guys can just play around with whatever you think. This one's dumb, body measurement. This gorgeous lady, okay fine, it's not dumb, it's like gorgeous. This gorgeous lady stands a height of 5 feet 4 inches. Guys, I wish I'm 5'2", okay? No. I'm not that. I don't understand why the conversation of weight needs to happen, but whatever, it's there. Body measurement and social media. And reflecting upon her social media presence, she is active on Instagram and Twitter besides YouTube and TikTok. Follow me. So this specific platform has, I would say, a lot of negativity, a lot of good things, but I want to see what's on Reddit about me. To be honest, I don't know what anyone would post about me, so let's see. Okay, thoughts on TiaKBhatia. She's a nice girl. I've met her. She made me feel really comfortable. Aw, she's nice, but not too interesting. I can watch her once in a blue moon. Me too. She seems nice, sometimes over the top, a little, and definitely a daddy's girl. Thank you. You got me right. She's adopted, only daughter. Her father is filthy, filthy, filthy rich. And that's it. That's it. And then there's other stuff on Reddit. Okay, this is a rant rather than a meta rant, but I'm so freaking over American Desi influencers whose only skill is endlessly commercializing Indianness. Indianness. This person doesn't even know that's not even a word, but okay. Someone wrote, they overdo it. My secret hair oil recipe for faster hair growth. Guys, people put themselves on social media and, you know, they want to show the things that have worked for them, and it's helped so many other people. Like, I have followed some of my friends' hair advice because my hair is very thin. My hair's also been falling out, and it was because I was going through a lot mentally, and now it has grown healthy and it's longer, but these are tape and extensions, so you can't really tell. So of course I'm going to look at other people, you know, who have the advice of what they've used for their hair, and I'm going to follow that. By the way, underneath the title, it has the name of a couple of content creators, and I'm one of them. And someone wrote, when has Tia ever talked about hair oil? Also, she's born in India. It ain't her fault she was adopted and came to Canada. Your rant makes no sense. Indianness, that's not even a word. First of all, me being adopted in India doesn't mean anything about hair oil, discussing it, but okay. Tia actually makes useful products and videos for us, so it's not fair to compare her to the others. Again, everyone is showcasing what has worked for them, you know, and I think that is totally okay because they want to showcase it with you guys so that it helps you out. I don't get these comments. These people are also, they're like private accounts. You don't know anyone on Reddit, what's going on. Okay, there's this other thing called Tattletale. Let's see this. This one probably has a lot of negative comments. Or Tattle Life, sorry. Okay, there's a lot of talk of different content creators, and one that, like, there's pages and pages and pages worth, which I do not understand. This isn't right. Anyway, someone wrote, I'm just going to type in my name to see. There's only one thing, and it says, TiaKBhatia is desperate and fame hungry just as, and they named someone else, which, again, dumb. But it's really funny. It's like, you put yourself online and all of a sudden you're fame hungry. Or, you know, you showcase that, like for me, like my dad met this person or that person, because for me it's like a proud moment. Yes, dad, you did this, like you made it. Look at the people you're seeing. Oh, Tia's fame hungry. Guys, I grew up in a beautiful household and a beautiful lifestyle, and I've been surrounded by a lot of, you could say, people that are well-known people online. If I was fame hungry, I'd be sticking a vlog in their faces every 2 seconds. And on top of that, everybody who's online, majority of them, I can tell you from the people that I know, majority of the people I know, they're not fame hungry. They're just sharing their life. But hey, in the end, they're living here while you guys comment and all these negative things. So obviously, while I was looking at Reddit and I was looking at Google, there's going to be things about my dad. So I just thought, why not read into this a little bit? Has TiaKBhatia missed a game? A familiar face courtside at Scotiabank Arena will not be present for the first time when the Toronto Raptors host the New York Knicks. Raptor superfan TiaKBhatia announced he'll be missing the game Friday on social media, and it will be his first ever home game that he is going to miss. So what happened was, him and his manager Rinku attended Giants of Africa event, and based on that, there were a couple of COVID cases that came out, and the ruling is that you have to isolate for 10 days. Dad came out negative, and Rinku came out positive. And so dad had to isolate for a few days, and that really sucked for him because he really, really wanted to be at the game. But at the same time, safety comes first, and he prioritized the safety of others. He was given the right from the health ministry to be able to go to the game, but he said, you know what? I am going to follow the Raptors protocol, and I am going to keep everyone safe. And he's in an area where there's so many fans around him, so definitely didn't want to do anything damaging, of course. So he isolated himself, and instead I went to that game, and that was the day that Kal Penn came, and it broke my heart because Kal Penn obviously is playing dad in a movie, and of course he wanted to come talk to dad, get to know dad, and sadly he wasn't there. But Kal Penn and I got to bond, got to talk about a lot of things, so that was very nice. TiaKBhatia net worth, let's see. All right, the Sports Life says TiaKBhatia's net worth is believed to be $60 million as of 2022. And then there's another one that says TiaKBhatia's estimation of net worth is $200 million. Guys, it just keeps varying. I don't think anyone knows. Guys, I don't even know. Did TiaKBhatia get a ring? Yes, he did. He got the superfan ring and a Hall of Fame ring. How did TiaKBhatia get rich? He struggled to find work as a mechanical engineer and decided to work as a car salesman. He achieved a record of 127 car sales in 3 months and bought the dealership 2 years later. Bhatia is the owner of one of the top selling Hyundai car dealerships in Canada, which has enabled him to amass a net worth of 50 million. See, it just keeps changing. All right, let's see TiaKBhatia on Reddit. Okay, guys, one of the biggest discussions that happened was rapper superfan TiaKBhatia being inducted into the NBA Hall of Fame. And a lot of people had like different mixed feelings about it, but then they realized
he was inducted into the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame for promotion of game and philanthropy.
And that is where a lot of the achievements of a lot of individuals who have contributed to the sport are being placed in. And it's interesting because you have like different people with different thoughts, and they're like, this is a weird induction. I don't know. Talk about just rewarding a guy that has a lot of money and time on his hands. But then somebody responded saying, I think you're focusing on his personal wealth and not what he has contributed. Nav has reinvested his earnings from his dealership by purchasing his seats at Scotia for years. We know the facts. He never misses a game. The community that I'm referring to is the South Asian community. Nav connected with basketball because as an immigrant in Canada, he was looking for an identity, something to cling on to. Basketball was something that spoke to him and saw that it can bring people from different communities together. He used basketball to unite people from rich and poor backgrounds and different racial backgrounds. He's always given back to the community. He supports multiple youth charity groups that are related to basketball, sponsored youth development programs by donating money to facilities and programs and building basketball courts. He hosts and promotes the Vaisakhi game, which is today, every year at the Scotiabank Arena. Usually he hires the entertainment to perform at the arena and buys up seats and donates them to families. This is important. Those donations which go to the families tend to bring in a new fan base for generations to attach themselves to the sport and, of course, to the team. And then that person responded saying, never knew all of this. Thanks for posting. Aww. Look at this. I disagree. Plenty of people with money and time, but none had as much passion and dedication to the Raptors and basketball as Nav did. He didn't just buy himself a seat for 25 years. He bought thousands of other seats for 25 years. Guys, I remember back in the day, now you can't really do it because of COVID. And when I say back in the day, I'm just saying prior to 2 years ago. Every time during courtside, when around us maybe a family would leave or a couple would leave or a person, whatever, they leave and they're gone by fourth quarter, what we would do is we would try to find a kid or two kids, and I would like go around walking around the arena trying to see, you know, what kid to pick, and then we'd pick a kid and bring him down onto the court to experience the court. And that was one of the best moments because when we did that, it was just pure joy on these kids' faces. You know, I'd ask their parents, and obviously after once the game ended, I'd bring their parents down so the parents could grab the kids. Like, you made the kid's life at that moment. Like, the kid can say, hey, I sat courtside, and I think that's phenomenal. Obviously, you had some people to disagree of him being inducted into the Hall of Fame, but of course, everyone has their own opinions. And then people talked about how Dad has never missed a game, and then he had to because he attended the Giants of Africa event, exactly what I said. So pretty much like very, very positive things. But yeah, pretty much like you get like these negative and positive comments. And guys, I find this so interesting. Like, I haven't Googled myself in a while, and I knew there was bound to be a lot of, you know, ups and downs on it, and it was fairly okay. And even with Dad's stuff, like fairly a lot of love. So I just want to say thank you guys, and thank you to all our loved ones who constantly are here to support us and supporting my family and I appreciate you so much. And I will be dropping another video. I now have a different schedule. I'll be dropping videos on Thursdays and Mondays, so stay tuned. I'm definitely going to be trying to do it twice a week. I love you guys, and I will see you on Monday.